Hey, how's it going? I am Anthopants. I have been obsessed with the whole Billy Mitchell, Todd Rogers thing. There's a really big aspect of it that has been bugging me. It's been bugging me for a while. It's something that I had to deal with as well when I was going for my own crazy record. And it is the fact that I don't know who, now that Billy Mitchell and Todd Rogers have been stripped, I don't know who is the original Pac-Man person. Like, who got the original Perfect Pac-Man? Who actually had high score when Billy Mitchell had high score? So it's the greatest crime here. So I'm on Twin Galaxies website. I'm having a ton of trouble navigating it. I'm gonna try and see if I can navigate it over here. I can't figure out how to do it though, but I usually have a lot of trouble doing really simple things. So here we go. Let's look up Pac-Man. Pac-Man doesn't exist on this site. Unless, wait. Maybe I gotta do the thing first. The thing in there with the thing. Okay, there's too many Pac-Mans. There's too many Pac-Mans. I don't know which one's which. Arcade. Okay. Where is it? It's not Pac-Man Plus. It's not this stuff. Where's Pac? Oh, this is Pac-Man. Alright, see, it's hiding from me. Okay, it's not just me. Twin Galaxies doesn't have a picture for Pac-Man, so let's go on Pac-Man. Let's click on it. Where do I click? Okay, I'm clicking a couple of times. Rick Fothergill. Date submitted. What does this mean? Percent 100% verification method video. Okay. So Rick Fothergill is rank 1. He's first on here. He submitted in 1999. Okay, so these are ranked, I think, by date. So Rick Fothergill, it looks like, is the first person, at least with the video, because I thought there was another dude whose name wasn't Rick Fothergill. I'm pretty sure there was another dude named something else, who had like a picture of it or something like that. Either way though, see, this is the important thing. This is what you do when you cheat. When you cheat, the biggest crime that you commit is not that you cheated. That's not the biggest crime. The biggest crime you commit is that you steal the glory from the person who actually did it. That's the thing. And I'm not gonna be one of those people because I don't know any better. Like, I'm not that smarts, okay? I'm not that smarts, so I'm not gonna do it. I don't know if Billy Mitchell cheated or not. My assumption is that he did. Twin Galaxies stripped him, so I'm gonna just assume, yeah, he did. But I don't actually know the evidence. I don't know it. I've seen videos of it, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm not like some computer whiz programmer. But yeah, my assumption is Billy Mitchell cheated. That's the camp I'm in. Rick Fothergill didn't cheat, and we don't know this dude's name. I think it's a dude because his name is Rick. We don't know his name because Billy stole that from him. So okay, look, this is the stupid thing. I typed it in. This is what happens when you type this in, right? Who got the first Perfect Pac-Man? Billy Mitchell. Mitchell. That's it, dude. What? Why is this here? You go away. So look. Let's type him in. Let's type in Mitchell. Let's type it in, dude. There's Billy Mitchell. There's Billy Mitchell. I'm just strolling down the thing, dude. Every single thing. There's Billy Mitchell. Look at all this highlight stuff. He stole he didn't just do it incorrectly. Like let's go with the assumption, the evidence proven assumption that Billy Mitchell cheated. He didn't just cheat. He stole. I can't even remember the guy's name. Fothergill? Rick? I'm sorry, Rick, dude. I'm sorry. It almost makes me sick, man. This is the thing that, like, makes me sick to my stomach. He stole this from the guy. Look, this is the top page of Google. All there is Billy Mitchell. Let's see if there's Rick in here. There's no Rick. What was this guy's name? There's no Rick. Let's see if Fothergill is in here. Oh, there's my phone. Fothergill. Gill? I'm gonna type Gill in. Nope. No! He's not on here, and it's his score. He got it. You stole it. Billy Mitchell has this quote about the Red Baron, where it's like, who was the American pilot who shot down 26 planes? No one knows. Billy Mitchell says the guy's name, but I don't remember what it was. no one knows because the Red Baron did it. Only here's the thing. Let's say the Red Baron didn't do it. The Red Baron lied about it. And now you don't know the person's name who did shoot down the most planes. Because the Red Baron stole that from them. Alright, fine. Let's move on. It's the same thing with Dragster. Perfect score Dragster. I don't know who did it. I don't actually know who did it. Let's see if Twin Galaxies can figure it out for me. Let's go to Twin Galaxies first. Okay, I looked at PacMan. I had a little bit of trouble. I'm going to have an easier time with Dragster. I may have spelled this wrong. Drag, D-R-A-G-S-T-E-R. Dragster. What's wrong with this? Oh, I didn't put an R in there. Don't be dyslexic. It's not like you have a choice if you are, but I am. If I had a choice, I definitely would choose not to be dyslexic. Wait, am I doing it wrong? Search it. Do stuff. There's no way, dude. Dragster. No more records? Why? What happened? Hold on. We're going back. We're gonna go back. This is... oh, Twin Galaxies. I feel bad for Twin Galaxies because the people who bought Twin Galaxies, they're completely discredited by something that they have nothing to do with. They bought Twin Galaxies. This whole mess got unloaded on them. Atari Flashback? What the heck is that? Atari... This is it. I think it's this one. Okay. Huh? 2009? Is that the one? There's a 2008 there. What? How do I do this by thing? View rules. I don't care about the rules. I want to know by, like, the date. Do this by date. Can I do something by date? How do I click this? Once again, though. Once again. I don't know who the actual, like, first person to get the perfect Dragster time is, because I know about Todd Rogers' 5.51, which got thrown out. Because Todd Rogers, according to the evidence, didn't do it legitimately. And it's like, you just stole that from somebody. You stole it. I know Todd Rogers' name. Look, perfect score Dragster. Todd Rogers. Look, it even is like... Google is like, you want to talk to Todd Rogers. You're talking about the perfect Dragster score, you go to Todd Rogers. He's not even the dude who did it. He didn't do nothing. Let's type it in, dude. I'm going to show you. Drag, if I can spell it right. So look, Todd Rogers. Let's go. Let's find him. Let's find Todd. There's Todd Rogers. There's Todd Rogers. He's all over the place. He's all over the place on it. You go Rogers. That's all you're gonna find. That's all you're gonna find. The whole first page of Google, the only page anyone ever looks at, except for the crazy people. You know who you are. It's all him. I don't see anybody else. I don't even know who the other people are. I don't know who the first guy to get the perfect score is, because I think there is a perfect score that you can't actually beat. Like a human can't beat it. And that's what they stole. They stole the notoriety. It's like if Neil Armstrong, all of a sudden, it was like, oh, Neil Armstrong actually wasn't the first guy on the moon. And we'd be like, well, then, like, who was the first guy on the moon? And they're like, oh, it was, Bilbo McGee. And everyone's like, okay, but, like, every time you type in, like, first dude on the moon, you know, first dude on the moon. First dude on the moon, Neil Armstrong. That's it. And if Neil Armstrong didn't do this, and he lied about it, he stole the notoriety. He stole somebody else's accomplishment. He stole the fame. That's the biggest crime of this. So who am I? I'm this guy. I'm going to show you real quick who I am. This is who I am, okay? This is who I used to be when I had the hair, but I cut it. This was last weekend.
Code for Mania difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty in the game by far, and it has to be unlocked through a code.
Yeah, and then I set my lives to 1 instead of like pumping my lives up because I'm a show-off.
Yep.
That's the basic reason. I'm Anthopants. Yeah, this is Streets Rage 2 Mania. I'm going to be playing with Max because he does the most damage. I'm going to be going for world record, so it's going to be really, really crazy. So at the end of this, I'm either going to be a little bit embarrassed because I didn't get it, or it's going to be awesome because I did get it.
Okay, so that's who I am. I'm that guy. At an event, I'm doing what Billy Mitchell said during the King of Kong documentary. You go to an event, you play it live, you get your score there, then it really counts. That's not necessarily how we do it, but I wanted to do that just for me, my own personal, like, bragging rights, because I am a show-off. Let's see how this turned out, shall we?
And time's gonna be pretty soon. It's not right as Mr. X dies, but it's when he loses control.
Nice run, dude.
Here we go.
Run.
And time. And that's world record.
Nice!
Yeah, so, you know, the thing is, like, I have a personal attachment to this kind of stuff. A personal attachment to it. I understand what Rick Fothergill, there's no way that's the way to pronounce his name, but I understand what he's going through. If he's the first person to have it on video, maybe at a live event, however the heck it is that he did it, he's the first person to have a legitimate Perfect Pac-Man, and no one knows his name. And anytime someone thinks of Perfect Pac-Man, they're gonna think of Billy Mitchell. That's just the bottom line. They're gonna be thinking about Billy Mitchell. They're not gonna be thinking about Rick Fothergill. But congratulations on this. I want people to know who you are and what you accomplished. I think it sucks that got stolen from you. And I mean, it's been stolen from you for like 20 years too. Like 20 years this guy's been dealing with this. Been like, dude, I got it. I got a Perfect Pac-Man. I did it legitimately. And there's a chance that this other guy, because maybe Rick didn't know, but he probably had his suspicions, there's a chance this other guy maybe had some foul play. I was going for a no death in Streets of Rage 2. That's the game I play. Streets of Rage 2 is my game. I remember somebody asked me, like, how are you going to feel if somebody gets it before you? Because there's other people who could have done it before me. There was good players out there who were going for it. They wanted to get their no death, top difficulty. No one had done it before. Everyone thought it was impossible. And we started going for it. And I was like, it wouldn't bother me. I'm going to go and get my no death. I'm going to go and do it for me. You know? I'm going to try and put on a good show for everybody. And to be honest, it didn't really bother me. Thinking of the fact that somebody might get it before me. If someone got it before me, I would have been like, that's great. I actually would have been really happy about it. But there was something that did bother me about it. And it took me a while to figure it out, and what it was this. And I was like, oh, that's what bothers me about it. What bothers me about it is not if someone gets it legitimately and beats me. What bothers me about it is if someone lies and gets it. And just steals that first place, steals that first time, and then all of a sudden, like, you're never gonna be the Red Baron, and you're never gonna be Neil Armstrong, and everyone's gonna remember the name of the cheater. I know, like, I don't compare to this because everyone knows Billy Mitchell's name and no one really knows who I am, but I'm just relating myself to it, and I'm relating myself to, like, what Rick is going through here. Kang. Is that how you spell it? That's not how you spell it. The current world record was set by Robbie Lakeman. Let's see what happens when you do this, though. Oh my gosh. Oh, but this is it. This is it. It's just, if you type in Donkey Kong, you can't get away from Billy Mitchell. This is front page of Google, and Billy Mitchell's name is all over the place. For whatever reason, you get to a point where you feel like, I'm just gonna cheat a little bit. I'm just gonna cheat it a little bit. Don't do it, because you're stealing it from somebody else. Like, if you don't care about the fact that you're not the best, and you're just making it look like you're the best, if you don't care about yourself in that way, you have no integrity for yourself. Try and have some integrity at least for your community. Don't cheat for the sake of your community. Don't cheat for the sake of your friends or your fellow runners who play the game as well. Okay, everybody, I'm Anthopants. I'm going to leave you with this. Just always do things in life that you're going to be proud of yourself afterwards. You want to be proud of yourself. You're not going to be proud of yourself. You're not going to feel good about yourself if you cheat. You're going to get that little tiny bit of rush when everyone's congratulating you. But after a couple days, maybe a week down, you're not going to feel good about yourself. So do the things in life that make you proud of yourself. And if you don't know what that is, ask me and I'll tell you what it is. Okay? Then you're going to want to do the things that make me proud of you. Or make somebody else that you care about proud of you. That is all.
Here we go.
Run.
And time. And that's world record.
Nice!